Marcus had just returned from deployment overseas, looking forward to some downtime in his hometown. He'd rented a small house near his mother's neighborhood, a quiet suburban street where nothing more dangerous than a barking dog usually happened. After months in the desert, the sight of green lawns and the smell of barbecue smoke felt almost surreal as he stepped out of his truck carrying groceries. A man in a poorly fitted security uniform strutted up the driveway. A badge that clearly wasn't police-issued hung from his neck, and a holstered pistol rode awkwardly on his hip. "You don't belong here," the man barked. "This is an HOA community, and I'm authorized to remove trespassers." Marcus looked him over calmly. His training kicked in. Note the weapon, assess the stance, calculate the threat. "I live here," Marcus said evenly. "And you're not law enforcement." The man's face flushed red. "Don't talk back. I am law enforcement for this neighborhood. Show me ID before things get ugly." Before Marcus could answer, the man unfastened the strap on his holster and pulled the pistol free, leveling it shakily. "Last warning," he growled. The sight might have terrified anyone else, but Marcus had stared down warlords and insurgents with far steadier hands than this. He set the grocery bag down and raised his palm slightly. "That's a felony you're committing right now," he said, his voice low, controlled, pointing a firearm at an innocent person. The fake cop sneered. "You think you scare me?" In one swift movement, Marcus stepped sideways, disarmed the man with a wrist lock, had the weapon cleared and the magazine ejected before the fool realized what had happened. The entire maneuver took less than 3 seconds. The fake officer was on his knees, gasping in pain as Marcus calmly set the unloaded pistol on the hood of his truck. "Here's what's going to happen," Marcus said, towering over him. "You're going to stay right there while I call the real police. Then you'll explain why you impersonated an officer and pulled a gun on a homeowner." The man stammered, trying to defend himself, but the sound of approaching sirens cut him off. A neighbor, seeing the confrontation, had already called 911 when the deputies arrived. They took one look at Marcus still, composed.com/groceries, at his feet, and another at the trembling imposter clutching his wrist. Within minutes, the man was in handcuffs, his fake badge bagged as evidence. As the patrol car pulled away, Marcus finally picked up his groceries and headed inside. For him, the incident had been just another threat neutralized, another mission completed. But for the neighborhood, it was a reminder. Sometimes the quiet guy next door isn't just a neighbor, he's the most dangerous man you could ever point a gun at.